Warrior! You ready?
Oh, it's a class that they gave a ton of new support to and isn't very good. Also by Shannon.
Bye, Shannon.
Okay, we
Warrior's
got
gonna be bad.
ETC, God of Metal. 2 mana 1/4 after you play a friendly rush minion. After a friendly rush minion attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. What do you think?
It's a bad card.
Yeah. Why is
It's
this
a
even.
really bad
It's
card.
not good.
2 damage is not enough. This was for sure a 2 mana 1/5 when they first made it, and then
Yes.
they saw how good 2 mana 1/5s are. If this was a 2 mana 1/5, I might play it because it might stick on 2. But it's a 1/4. It's easier to kill on 2. If it dies, I wouldn't want to be putting it in my deck to play it on 2. So it's a combo card,
I feel
and
like.
you've seen
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
uh, there's been like you do the pain warlock thing or the pain warrior where you like play this and then you pen flinger it and then you copy broom and then you deal like 40 damage to them or whatever. But at that point we're just playing pain warrior. Like there's better ways to do that. I think it's bad. I think it's a one or a two.
Yeah, it's kind of like Warrior doesn't have the aggression tools or anymore to be for this to mean the 2 damage to mean anything. Like if Pirate Warrior came back with a bunch of Rush Pirates, yeah, this would be kind of good. It
Notably, it if you broom, it works.
Wow. So I need to
So
build
you're
I need to build a board first, play the broom and this.
yeah, that's what I was talking about with like the copy
Yeah.
pen flinger broom thing. I think it's a one,
Okay.
maybe a two.
You've nope. I'm I'm salty. I'm ready to
We're
get
being
this.
so harsh. I love it.
I'm ready to get this done with. We're gonna be rude to the cards that are bad, and ETC God of Metal is a bad card.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
No. But going off what we did earlier, if I don't want it in my deck, it's a one. I'm not playing that
yeah,
card.
like if we're not gonna play it, we're gonna rate it poorly.
Okay.
Like,
Ri-
yeah, go. I want to talk about this card, but go.
okay. Ringmaster Watley, 5 mana, 3/5. Battlecry draw a mech dragon and pirate.
Okay, so this is my issue with Warrior. This is a very good card. It tutors specific types, but there's no support for this Menagerie style deck they're trying to push. If this was a
I mean,
neutral, this card would be insane.
I will say this. You're not wrong. The support is lacking. If I play a 5 mana 3/5, I'm probably gonna die. It doesn't have rush and it doesn't have taunt. This is Curator. Curator came down one turn later, drew 3 cards, but was a taunt minion with seven health.
Yeah,
So it did something. This card draws 3 cards, which is amazing. It's tutored. It's cool. I think it could be good. I
yeah, I
just
do
think that if
too.
I play a 5 mana 3/5, I die. I want to give it a two or a three
I
though,
want to give it
because
a. I want to give it a 2. The potential to be a 3 is there, but it's kind of frustrating because this is a good card. Like drawing specific cards in a game with 30 cards in your deck is a good thing to do.
yeah,
But want to know why would I
the
want to play
idea.
this in Warrior when I have
Yeah.
bombs, enrage, control, and anything else?
Kyle is saying the idea is that it pairs with Rush Dragon for presence that turn, but
You are
Rush Dragon costs 5, and then I have to spend what 2 and another 2 and a 4, or like I have to spend like 6 mana to make this tent trasher cost like 2 or 3 mana, and that's over 5. So it's going to be happening the next turn,
and
and there are better ways to swing the board.
those minions need to be alive on board for Tent Thrasher to be played. I
Yeah.
do get the idea what they were going for here. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm just disagreeing with Kyle. I 100% understand what they were trying to do with this archetype.
It's
It
just bad.
it just reminds me of
Why don't I just play Skipper, gain 40 armor?
it reminds me of buff paladin in Mean Streets.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a little better than Hand of Paladin Mean Streets, but yeah,
It's not hard to
Speaking of hand buff
it's not
paladin and
hard to
mean
be a little
streets,
better than hand buff and mean streets.
Ringmaster's Baton, 2 mana, 1/3 weapon. Are you excited?
No.
Oh, how about this? After your hero attacks, give a mech, dragon, and pirate in your hand +1/+1. So I
Okay.
swing and I get +3/+3 to my hand.
So, okay, I wanted to give you a scenario, and you tell me what you think of it.
Okay, I'm ready.
I put this card in my deck. I put Corsayer's Cache in my deck. I also put other weapons in my deck because Warrior has better weapons. It has Ankar, Livewire Lance, Reaper Scythe, and I really need one of those cards to get me out of this jam, and I draw this card. And now it's a 1/4.
I don't think we're playing this card with other weapons.
I don't think so either. And that's why
Maybe we play it with Scythe or something, I don't know. But I don't think we play it with other things. Also, at best, I'm getting 3/3 in stats in my hand.
Yep.
Over 3 minions, which all have different mana costs. Tent Trasher could potentially get lowered in mana, but I think it's incredibly slow. And slow warrior can do better things, like kill your board, gain 40 armor, or deal 30 damage to you in one turn.
I do like Ankar better because it thins your deck out in a class that already does not have a ton of deck thinning tools. So I feel like I want to just do that instead of this.
Yeah, I think it's a 2, maybe a 1.
I'm going to give it a 1.
Okay, nice. We did it.
Tent
Trasher.
I shouldn't be this angry about warrior cards, but I am this angry about warrior cards.
It's a 2.
Yeah, we've talked a little bit about this. 5 mana 5/5 with Rush costs 1 less for each friendly minion with a unique minion type. I feel like this is almost playable if it's just any minion with a unique type. Like, it also accounts for the things on your opponent's board.
I don't think that matters that much. That might reduce its cost by like 1.
Yeah, I'd rather have a 1/5 with Rush than I'd rather have a 1 cost minion with Rush than a 2 cost minion with Rush.
You're not wrong. I think it's still pretty bad. It's really hard to trigger. Most of the time, it's going to be a 4 or a 5 mana 5/5. If not, you already have the board, so a rush minion is not going to be super valuable to you.
Yeah. And I can also discount a better rush minion just by making all the minions on board have red health. So,
yeah.
I'm going to give this one a 1.
Oh, okay.
You want to give it a 2? I'll give it a 2.
I want to give it a 2 because
Okay.
it has small amounts of potential.
Okay. I'm being very critical with these cards. So,
Bumper Car. 2 mana 1/3 rush, death rattle, add 2 1/1 riders with rush to your hand. Okay, I was looking at this card like just now and I'm like, that's not actually that bad. And then I realized it doesn't summon the 1/1s with rush, it puts them in your hand.
yeah, you got to pay
Which
for them.
I don't want. I want them to be on the board. And also a 2 mana deal 1 to the board and put value in my hand, but the value is really bad. This card's very much a 1. This might be as bad as Eyesore.
At least it's not as bad as Prize Plunderer.
Like it wants it okay, shut your face. It wants you to build a N'Zoth warrior and to have this be the mech res from N'Zoth on turn 10 sounds awful.
Okay, so
I don't want to res that card.
before we continue, I'm going to trigger all of r/Hearthstone, okay?
Ready.
So we go back in time, we make the Old Gods class-specific cards. N'Zoth becomes warrior, and
No.
you
N'Zoth is a priest card. I don't know what you're talking about.
then you give the N'Zoth skin to Warlock. And then r/Hearthstone freaks out because it's inconsistent with lore.
N'Zoth wouldn't have been a warrior card.
And
It would have been a priest or a warlock card.
well, in the deck archetype they're building, it's going to be a warrior card.
Cthulhu would have been the warrior card.
I think Cthulhu's like a druid card.
Oh my god! Feat of Strength. This card is so shit.
3
Give
mana.
a random taunt minion in your hand +5/+5 for 3 mana. Holy shit. Warrior got some garbo cards.
They were like, Warrior has enough good things
They
right
do.
now, so let's not
I'm
give
not playing
them
any of these cards.
anything.
So one.
They're like, remember Uladum Taunt Warrior that we were trying to push? Well, here's a card from that expansion that we forgot to put in.
It's bad.
Yeah. We're being a little
Bad.
harsh with
Very
Warrior,
bad.
but I think it's okay.
These warrior cards suck.
Stage Dive, 1 mana, draw a rush minion. Corrupt, give it +2/+1.
Alright. Town Crier
Yep.
had a body.
Yeah.
So you know how we talked about cards that were not bodies, and then you put them on a body and they get better?
Yeah.
Can I introduce you to the opposite?
Oh, the opposite.
We pull the spine out of Town Crier, and then this is just the sack of meat that is left over.
Okay. But did Crown Tire give it +2/+1 when it wasn't played on turn 1? I don't think so.
So it comes down on 2/3, gives your rush minion in Warrior +2/+1. What rush minions are we playing in Warrior?
Blade Fist.
Do I care that Blade Fist has 2 more attack?
No, because you want it to die.
Also, 4 health breakpoints are kind of a thing. The other rush minion we're playing in Warrior is the 5/8, which 5 is already a lot of attack. 7 that's just saying that you're making a card bigger. We're not using the rush effectively for it. I don't think this is a good card. I think it's a 2.
I think it's a 2.
I think that it's cool.
Yeah.
I really wish it said 1 mana 1/2 draw a rush minion, but
It doesn't.
it doesn't.
Well, we'll see how bad Warrior is after the rotation. So. Okay, next
I
up.
don't think Warrior's bad because I think they're nutty right now. We just keep playing Bomb Warrior. We don't change a single card. Actually, we might change a card.
Run Risky Skipper, run Armorsmith, run Wrench Caliber, Corsair's Cache. You don't run Minefield. 2 mana spell, deal 5 damage randomly split among all minions.
I mean,
all minions.
This card's not awful.
Not opponent's minions. All minions.
Yeah, but I'm not playing a minion on 1. If I'm playing Control Warrior and this is in my deck. I think this card is fine. I think it's a 2. I think 2 mana, deal 5, randomly split among all enemies.
It reminds me of the 5 mana 3/4 mech from Boomsday. I don't remember that.
No, yeah, that's exactly what it wants you to be reminded of. Which, that card was pretty good, and this comes down on turn 2.
Yeah,
Clear up a lot of early pressure.
Okay. Warrior, you're redeeming yourself a little bit.
I think this card's a 3.
I think it's a 3.
It's like, what am I clearing early? I'm clearing like an aggressive hunter board, which has like a 3/2 and some 1/1s. That's pretty cool. I'm clearing
Silverhand Paladin.
This is very good against Silverhand Paladin. You're right. I'm clearing Silverhand recruits. I'm clearing small rogue minions. I'm clearing.
Yeah, with stealth.
I'm clearing like Sork Apprentice, Mana Cyclone 1-drops from Mage.
Yep.
What else am I clearing? Oh, I could kill a Guardian Druided out 5 mana 4/4 stealth.
Yep.
I think this card's a 3. I think like it could see play.
Yeah, I think if there's room...
I talked myself into this card.
You really talked yourself into that card. It just came alive. I was ready to give this a 2 and move on.
Now. I might put that in my decks. Might actually do that. Okay.
Okay, we got Stagehand next. 2 mana 3/2 mech, Battle Cry. Give a friendly minion in your hand +1/+1. So this is, what was that 2 mana 1/1 that Paladin had?
It was a Murloc, wasn't it?
No, it was just it was in Gadget Zan. It wasn't a Murloc.
They had
It was a hand buff card that did exactly this. No, I think that card gave all. No, it just gave one, right? I don't know.
No, they had two.
Yeah,
They
they.
had Smuggler's Run, give all minions in your hand +1/+1.
Yep, that
Grime
was.
Street Outfitter is the one you're thinking of, and
Yes.
that also give all minion in your hand +1/+1.
Oh, so this is just worse than that.
Oh yeah, Grime Stream Outfitter is such a good card, and it didn't see play. And yeah, it's similar to this one, Grime Street Smuggler. Give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. 3 mana 2/4.
Is that the
Do
one
you
that?
remember that card at all?
I think it's the one that goes. It fell off a truck when it's played.
That actually is the voice line. I am incredibly impressed.
I really like the voice line. That's why I remember it. I like the way he says it.
That's really funny that you remember that. These cards are actually so cool.
The Grimy Goons ones?
Yeah. Fame, Burn Bristle, Grime Street Enforcer. Okay, I guess, and Grime Street Out. Those are the only three I care about, actually.
Fire
I also don't care about
was
this
a
one.
good card.
So I care about like these three. Okay, these aren't. That's an old set. We don't talk about that.
No,
anymore. This is a one. This is a really bad card.
This is just worse than those cards.
At best, it's a 3 mana 4/3, or a 2 mana 4/3. It's bad.
Know. It's just not very good.
Okay, this card is kind of pog though.
Someone on Twitter, I forgot who it was saying this is like one of their cards that they said was one of the best of the. It's going to be one of the best of the expansion.
I think Pheno or Viper was talking about it like that.
I think I saw Bloody Face talking about it, but I don't know if it was exactly Bloody Face.
I mean, they probably should be. This is a very good card.
It's Sword Eater, 4 mana 2/5 with Taunt, Battle Cry, equip a 3/2 sword. Yeah, that's really good.
That's really good. So essentially, we're paying. So the 3/2 sword technically costs 3 mana.
Yeah,
that's a little bit overpriced.
No,
but at current rates, we're paying 1 mana for a 2/5.
It's Fire
yeah,
War
no,
X.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that card's garbage.
Oh, it is garbage now. That's right.
But we're technically paying 1 mana
really
for a 2/5 taunt.
Right.
Or we're paying like 2 mana, or no, because a 3/5 or a 2/5 taunt would probably be a 3-drop. So we're paying 1 mana for either a 2/5 body or a 3/2 weapon, which are both really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Comes down on turn 4. This card's sick.
What deck are we putting this in?
Most of them, I don't know.
Okay, you convinced me. Putting my Bomb Warrior deck.
4 probably.
Yeah, I think this is probably the best. This is one of the best cards of the expansion. Definitely the best one of the Warrior cards.
Do you want to give it a 5 then? I'll give it a 5. This card's sick.
It's sick, but I don't know where it's fitting in, and I don't think it makes or breaks the deck it's fitting into.
Ugh, fine.
It's not Keleseth. It's good. It's really good, but it's not Keleseth.
Okay,